Hey guys, something I'm really excited about has finally arrived. So we're going to take a little unboxing, have a look. I have opened it to see, to check it is what it is, but I've avoided actually getting it out just to see what it is. So this is something very different to what I'm normally used to. Not normally something I would buy or paint up, but this model is absolutely gorgeous. I've eyed it up for at least a year and a half, however long since it was first announced. It's a bust designed by Ouroboros miniatures, which I believe are from the Netherlands, but this is from Mr. Lee's Mini in the UK, so I think they've got some kind of partnership. I'll put links to both of them in the description. I don't know if Ouroboros cast them themselves and send them to Mr. Lee in the UK to distribute, or Mr. Lee also cast them up as well, but it's definitely designed by Ouroboros miniatures. So Christian, beautiful bust, enjoy. Mr. Lee's Mini. I thought I'd be saving money in this lockdown, but apparently not. I've been spending so much. Got a little sticker of a beaver. That must be older Mr. Lee himself. And yeah, here we go. Got the bust. Packaging is pretty cool. Let's open it. So, it's resin. And yeah, we have got the CP, which I imagine stands for Cyberpunk. CP New Skin bust. So, resin feels really nice, great quality. And in here, so I believe it only comes in 4 parts, which is good. Will need some cleanup, but that's resin, just like flash, and obviously the things where they feed the resin into. I forget what they're called. It'll come to me. And then we've got the head. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I am going to give this a clean, give this an assemble, and then be right back. So we're back. Yeah, I just gave the model minimal kind of cleanup, just enough to assemble it. I'm gonna have to go in because you can probably see maybe from here there's some mold lines still. I've got to clean up where I cut some of the tags off, but I just got rid of any obvious stuff really. But yeah, just so I can and when I ever get around to painting this, I'll give it a proper cleanup job. I just wanted to assemble it. Yeah, resin, super glue, kind of work fine. The only thing you need to be cautious of is the skin, like that she's pulling open, is very kind of flimsy, maybe could snap quite easily. The issue you've got, she's holding the ends of the skin being stretched in her hands, and you want that to kind of connect, and it's kind of too small to pin. You can see here I kind of had to, well with this one I kind of had to melt it a tiny bit with a hairdryer just to make it a bit more flexible, and it gives some, like there's a hole there, like with any resin kits you're going to get stuff like this, and it's nothing my like limited experience using something like green stuff can't solve. Similar with the other arm, I think it was a bit more extensive, but again it's super glue, so I can just quickly maybe snap that off and fix it. Yeah, I should be able to fix that. Just a bit of time. I just wanted to quickly assemble this. The head I absolutely love. Can you, yeah, look at, I just love that cyberpunk like Chelsea grin she's got where the skin splits down here. Yeah, the detail, it just feels like immaculate, like just so nice, so smooth. So I've never owned any busts before, or even attempted to paint any, just because I find they're just so intimidating for me to paint. And I don't own something like an airbrush, so trying to get those smooth creamy blends on the skin can be quite difficult with a brush. But at the same time I was super inspired by this model, and if I'm going to dive into painting my first ever bust, I need to be super inspired. And I love all things cyberpunk, like Ghost in the Shell, and yeah, this just fits the bill perfectly. Theres so many ways you can interpret this as well. There's some great examples online of people painting this. They've also just released the deluxe version, which I think is a 75mm scale of this, but it's the whole body, so it's a whole miniature, not just a bust. But yeah, big love to Ouroboros miniatures on this one, and Mr. Lee's Mini for getting it over to me. Yeah, finally pulled the trigger, not disappointed. Yeah, I've never painted a bust before. It's very different like to the style of traditional kind of 32mm miniature painting styles, but yeah, I'd love to give it a go. Blown away by this. If there was a 32mm version, I would be all over this already. I don't think it would be kind of get the same effect with detail with 32mm, but yeah, I would love a 32mm version of this to use in like skirmish games and stuff like that. Unless I just like crudely green stuff some legs on it. I'd be like, Right, there's enough of that. I'll see you later.